starting in January for millions of low-income beneficiaries who receive SNAP benefits, otherwise known as food stamps, which are deposited onto EBT cards. This is a really good thing, and it's been a long time coming, which is why I want to share this with you here in the video, as it's only a short amount of time until this starts to roll out, and this will be a really, really good thing in my honest opinion. Let's talk through the details. Now, everything I'm talking about here in this video directly pertains to SNAP benefits, food stamps, EBT, low income, and the benefits that go out to millions of people all across the country. However, they're rolling this out in one state out there right now, and it's only a matter of time here until this goes out to the rest of the country, but this is the first state that is rolling this out, and again, it's a good thing in my opinion because that means now that one state is finally doing this, I anticipate the rest of the states to jump on board with this, and it's good. In my opinion, like I said, it's a really good thing. It protects SNAP beneficiaries and your money at the end of the day. But let me share with you exactly what's going on and reveal the one state that's rolling this out. However, can I ask a huge favor of you? Please make sure to like the video with the big thumbs up button down below. Also, if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe as well. Again, big subscribe button down below. Thank you. Really appreciate you. And lastly, please feel free to share this video with the share button down below with your friends on your social media. Thanks again. Really appreciate it. We got to stick together right now. It is such a nutso time out there. I think we can all agree with that. Anyway, thanks for being here, and let's talk through the details. All right, so in a matter of just weeks here, we're going to be seeing the state of California, which, by the way, if you are not located in California, I would highly recommend you probably still want to listen to this because your state is likely going to follow this very, very soon here, and it may even be rolling out on the federal level here as well, as there is legislation out there right now to roll this out on the federal level and do this across the entire country for the well over 40 million beneficiaries that receive SNAP benefits across the entire country. So big stuff here, but what is it? It all pertains to your EBT card. Yeah, it's the card that holds your monthly benefit. Now, what is the problem with this? And again, I've been pounding the table on this for, I don't know, 2 years, a couple years now. I've been talking about this because this is a massive issue, and a lot of beneficiaries are being impacted by this in a negative way. Not good, right? So here's the thing. First off, let me just ask you a really basic question. Do you rely on your EBT, as in your SNAP benefit, when it's loaded onto your EBT card? Are you somewhat reliant on that every month when you get that? Do you look forward to the deposit coming in, or do you feel like, nah, I don't really care. If I lose the money, I couldn't care less. I don't think that's the opinion of most people. I would say you probably look forward to it and probably think, wow, great, this is super helpful. It's not much money. I could certainly use more, but I'm glad to have the little bit that I get here. It helps me out in a massive way, and it helps my family, you know, me individually, my family, whatever it happens to be, whatever your situation is. I'm guessing it probably helps out a bunch. Well, here's the situation. EBT cards, and Ben, by the way, I've said this before in other videos, I'm going to say it again really quickly. EBT cards have no protections within them, essentially. What happens is they have a little magnetic strip on the back, and it's very easily hackable. What I mean by that is if you go to a grocery store and you scan your card into one of these little kiosks at the checkout counter to pay for your groceries for the week or for the month or whatever it happens to be, and there happens to be one of those skimming devices on there, they can harvest your data right off the card so incredibly easily, okay? It's so easy. A credit card, not so easy. Why? It has the security chip in it, right? When it comes to an EBT card, they don't have those. They have the magnetic strip on the back, like old school magnetic strips, right? Back in the day, like a long time ago, that's what everything had. Everything is updated with these new security chips now. EBT cards are not. However, as of January, okay, so like mid-January is what they're still saying as of now. It could be delayed. It's already been delayed about 6+ months now, so it could be delayed even more. But mid-January is what they're saying is that California residents will get their new EBT cards that'll be fitted with these security chips. Nice. Why do we care? We care because this protects your benefit. It's not easily as hackable, and if you were to go into a kiosk, whatever, to pay for your groceries and stick your card in there, the likelihood of them being able to get in and take all your money off of your EBT card is far less likely than it is with the magnetic strip, which is super easy pickings for them. So that's why they do it, right? So anyway, This is the first state, California, rolling this out, again, mid-January, give or take a little bit, could be delayed, but this is going to be really nice, okay? So they will kind of be like the pilot program for the entire country to see, hey, how does this go? Did we protect the cards? Did we protect the benefits? So this is a really nice thing. And remember, over the last couple of years here, back up, actually what I should say is basically from October 1st of 2022 through September 30th of this year, 2024, they had basically some rules in place that basically said that if your benefits were taken from you wrongly, federal funds would come in and reimburse you that money that was wrongly taken from you. Up to some degree, maybe not all of it, but the majority of it, a lot of times most of it, things like that. But that expired. As of October 1st, that expired. And as a result, we continue to see that beneficiaries have no more protections in them. In other words, EBT cards have virtually no protections. If your benefits are wrongly taken from you, they basically say, sorry, tough luck. Wait until next month when you get another deposit. And can your friends or family, can your neighbors help you out a little bit? Can you go to the local food pantry? It's a rough situation out there. So the fact that they're coming in and they're protecting these cards in California to start is a really, really good thing. Now, there is legislation out there on the federal level, mostly introduced by Ron Wyden, who is one of the senators out of the state of Oregon. But he's one of the main people behind this, and he's saying, hey, we got to do this. And I totally agree with them. They got to protect these cards. Here's the thing. Low-income, fixed-income beneficiaries, seniors, people with disabilities are struggling financially enough right now. The last thing we need is another headache of a problem saying, oh my, that kiosk, on Wednesday of last week or whatever, again, I'm just making an example here, the kiosk at the local grocery store, oh my, it had a skimming device on it and it got my card benefit and now it took all my money, right? That's a bad situation. We don't need low income and fixed income to be dealing with another headache like this, but that's literally the reality that we're dealing with right now, is that if they don't do something like this, nothing's going to change. Sorry, nothing changes until they make the necessary changes. That's just how it works, and that's the world that we're currently living in and have been for the last few years here. No rules, no consequences, just, yep, take money, and there you go, we're good to go, and sorry, just tough luck for everybody, right? That's a bad way to live. Anyway, that's how we've been doing it for a few years now, and unfortunately, unless they make changes to these cards, nothing will change whatsoever. We will continue to deal with the same, and low-income, fixed-income EBT card holders, unfortunately, will continue to get their benefits taken from them wrongly by these skimming devices and these cloning cloning situations. Honestly, I don't even know what those are. I read about it all the time. I should probably do some more research on that. Honestly, I don't know what it is, but it's like some kind of cloning something where they like clone your card details and then basically they just like take your money. I don't know. I should read into that more, but apparently it's a thing. People that are way smarter than me are doing that. I have no idea how they do it, but apparently they're pulling it off. And they target, believe it or not, they focus on and they target EBT cards. Why? It's so easy pickings, right? It's the low-hanging fruit. It's just money that's right there, easy for the pickings, and they grab it right off the EBT cards. That's the rough situation. And so it's really nice to say. That's why I said earlier, this is a good thing. This is really good, and so nice to see that California is finally rolling this out. They said it's going to cost about $50 million. Well, okay, what's it going to cost? Here, let's put it this way. What's it going to cost not only the state, but the country and the beneficiaries if no protections are put in place? Okay, maybe not $50 million right away, but over time, it's going to cost way, way, way more than that. Right? In fact, if you've been watching my videos for a while now, for the last couple of years here, just the money that's been taken and reimbursed by federal funds, it's like in the hundreds of millions of dollars. It's craziness. Way more than it would cost to implement this whole thing on a federal level across the entire country and roll these new cards out. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, here's the thing. I have a ton of credit cards. Well, I shouldn't say a ton. I have 5 or 6 credit cards, something like that. I only use mostly 3 of them, 4 of them. Okay, I use 4 of them on a pretty regular basis. The other ones I kind of just stick away in a drawer. But my point is, I could take my credit card right now. I could pull out a scissors, cut it up into 1,000,000 pieces, and I could call my credit card company in 3 minutes, in 1 minute after I get done cutting up and be like, hey, sorry, destroyed my card. Sorry, can you send me a new one? They would send me a new one and I'd have it in 2 days and I could start using it again. My point is, why is this so hard for them to figure out how to implement a security chip into an EBT card? I guess I'm really confused. Why is this so hard for them to pull off? Credit cards companies have been doing it for a long time. I don't remember when they rolled these out. It was a long time ago. What was that? 10 years ago? 12 years ago? I don't even know when it was. It was quite a while ago that they started rolling these out, and they've been in place for a long time. It's tough to get a card these days without a security chip. In fact, they all have them. Debit cards, credit cards, they all across the board have these chips in them. So I don't know why it's so hard for them to figure out how to do this on an EBT card. It's not that difficult, right? They have the infrastructure in place. Just literally do it, right? They got to put the investment in place, make the investment, get the new cards printed up, send them out to the beneficiary, and wow, we've done it. Congratulations, we've issued new EBT cards that are secure for the beneficiary. Wow, we just I don't know. There you go, okay? Let's just leave it at that before I get off on some rant here. But it's just ridiculous to see that this is happening to beneficiaries left and right all the time across the entire country. And in fact, I know this for a fact. It's happened to some of you here in the community, and it's been a headache. I've seen some of your comments down below. And I've had conversations with some of you here in the community that this has happened to. And you said, this is a massive headache. I don't need this right now. I don't want this. And I hope that this never happens to anybody. It's a bad situation. So anyway, just get ready. Especially if you're in California, this will be happening here a matter of weeks, mid-January-ish time. This will be rolling out. And just be prepared for this. You'll get that new EBT card. And if you're not in California, just be on the lookout here. I would not be shocked at all if state by state they start doing this, or on the federal level if they start to see how much this is protecting beneficiaries in California. I wouldn't be shocked at all on the federal level if they roll this out as well. Just help protect that money and the beneficiary. It makes sense to save that money. Anyway, hope this helps you. Again, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Again, please subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Like the video. Thumbs up button down below. Share the video with your friends on social media. There's a share button down below. Otherwise, check out the well over 5,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. The ones I've hand selected for you. Again, down below in the description at the top of the comment section. And right now showing up on your screen as well. You'll see some videos there. Thanks so much. Happy holidays. Hope you're doing well. Stay warm out there. It's cold. It's nuts. Crazy time. Anyway, just enjoy. I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Please enjoy, and I'll see you again later.